Hello everybody, video here for today. This is the No Cap recap of the new Oak Island Companion Show series Tales from Oak Island Season 1, Episode 2, called The Legend of Samuel Ball, originally aired November 26, 2024. The show will likely not contain any breaking news on current events, but could shed new light on Oak Island's history and previous discoveries, as it does provide new interviews with people that appear on the show and other historians not tied to the show. If you are new to the Oak Island mystery, this show will probably be a great way to catch up. You can also catch up with my Oak Island content, including recaps of every single episode, except for the second half of Season 7 and all of Season 8, but I am working on those as I have time. There's a link to my Oak Island playlist in the upper right. Let's get into it. Previously, on the Curse of Oak Island, people have been looking for an incredible treasure for 229 years. The episode starts with footage from the 2020 investigation of the Samuel Ball property. Ball managed to go from slave to fighting for the British in the Revolutionary War in exchange for promised freedom, land, and goods. After the American victory, Ball went to British-occupied Nova Scotia. He lived in southern Nova Scotia for 3 years before eventually buying Lot 25 on Oak Island from the British government for £8 in 1786, 9 years before the discovery of the money pit. Pirate-turned-American military ship Captain James Anderson defected to the British and just happened to be the owner of Lot 26. It is presumed that Anderson and Ball knew each other from their time serving in the British military.
Got it. Rule number 39, no coincidences.
Wait, you know the rules?
Figure it was mandatory?
When Anderson left the island in 1788, Ball bought Lot 26 from him. Samuel Ball supposedly became a cabbage farmer with a British government contract, but that would have ceased before too long because they started using limes instead of cabbage. Somehow Ball became one of the richest men in Nova Scotia. Apparently, there has been no documented proof to support that he was a cabbage farmer. In 1795, the money pit was discovered by Daniel McInnes, and he had 2 friends help him dig for what they assumed was pirate treasure. They got down 30 feet before giving up. The first edition of the History of Lunenburg County was one of the first publications to document the money pit discovery and named the finders as McGinnis, Vaughn, and Ball. In the second edition, published in 1895, 100 years after the discovery, Ball is removed and is replaced by John Smith. The discrepancy remains unexplained. In the years following the discovery of the money pit, Ball was able to purchase lots 24, 6, 7, 8, 30, 31, and 32, as well as 100 acres on the mainland. In addition to the Ball holdings, John Smith bought lots 15 through 20, including the money pit on lot 18, and Daniel McGinnis bought 1, 2, 3, 21, 23, 27, 28, 29. They did not mention it on the show, but Vaughn apparently owned several lots, some of which were sold to Ball, but also others. One theory is that they actually found some treasure during the 30-foot dig. Main show regular Doug Kroll tells that Daniel McInnes also was in the British military, and it's possible that he met Samuel Ball during that time. In 2016, on lot 24, that was one of the Ball lots, Gary Drayton metal detected a British coin with King George on it, a button, and other military-related items. Charles Barkhouse tells him that military encampments on Oak Island in 1762 was a Fred Nolan theory. That year, as the 7 Years' War spread, the British sacked Havana, Cuba, which was a colony of Spain. There is a discrepancy in the amount of gold, silver, and other valuables supposedly in Havana and the amount transported back to England, which is similar to what happened when William Phipps found the Concepcion Spanish galleon wreck and took a full load of treasure to England, but then was light with the second effort. William Phipps is the subject of the next Tales from Oak Island. In 2015, New England Antiquities Association Vice President Terry DeVoe visited Lot 6, one of the ball lots. He was asked for an opinion of finds Jack Begley made after seeing a rock point sticking through the soil and digging the area. Terry said the point does not look natural. It looks like it was added. He saw this stone nearby and said that it could have been used as a cover to hide something that has since been found. Back to the 2020 excavation of Lot 6, Jack uncovers this box drain in the cellar, which they speculate could have been used to hide things. They put a camera into it to find that it is empty. Marty remarks that it's an incredibly flat ceiling and very well built overall. When going through the spoils of one of the ball excavations, Alex finds this British Royal Navy Master and Commander jacket button. Laird says that position is someone that loads ships. While thinking about where the box drain in the ball basement goes, Rick remembers a well on Lot 26 that Dan Blankenship pointed out and told him that it never froze, even when it was well below 0 Fahrenheit. Dr. Spooner got a core sample and found that it was one of the only water samples with silver in it outside of the money pit area, and that it was carbon dated to 1000 AD. In the waters off the island, very near the well, diver Tony Sampson found cribbing stones for a wharf that would have been at least 16 feet wide and 100 feet long. Narrator Robert Clotworthy says that is vast overkill for a farmer loading crops. Theories that are suggested are a smuggling operation, and that Ball and perhaps McInnes as well were guarding something for the British military. It's not said what year this is, but I don't recall it, so it may be new. The narrator says as they continue to search the ball lots for clues, Gary tells Rick that this is a silver spoon. A descendant of Samuel Ball says that he thinks Samuel found treasure, but not the majority of it, and he hopes that the Lagina brothers do. Next time on an all-new Tales from Oak Island episode called The Secrets of Sir William Phipps, airing on December 3rd. A perfect storm of clues suggests that Oak Island's mysterious money pit was created by a famed 17th century English politician who is known to have possessed one of history's greatest sunken treasures. And in 2 weeks on an all-new Tales from Oak Island episode called Trail of the Templar Cross, the most significant clue to solving the 230-year Oak Island mystery may be a lead cross, whose design has been found not only on the island, but all across the globe. I'll be continuing no-cap recaps of The Curse of Oak Island late Tuesday nights as the new episodes air, and this show, Tales from Oak Island, the next day. My Oak Island playlist is in the upper right. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Sempre avanti.